Hello, welcome to the Painters Inn. Today I'm going to be looking at the double of Brewdog Triple Hazy Jane. I got these on the 5 for £10 deal in Asda. I have matching pint glasses. Reason I wanted to do this is because I've heard typically when brewers change the packaging, they can also change the content of the can as well. So the beer could well be different. This one here is an older one. It says here that it's best before the 18th of June 26, so it's actually just gone past. We're now on Independence Day, the 4th of July, so it's a couple of weeks out of date, but it is a best before. I'm not at all worried. And then this one, the newer packaging, the 25th of August 26. So both of these would have been brewed and canned before Tilray bought Brewdog. They're under new ownership now, so things may start to change going forward. I hear that the Punk IPA, there's an OG version that was released on their website. I didn't get a chance to get that. By the time I realised that it was out, it was already sold out. So anyway, I have had the Triple Hazy Jane before. It is a stronger beer, 9.5% ABV. I've been wanting to do this for a little while. I've had these cans for quite a few weeks now, just with work mainly, fitting in two big strong boys here. I wanted to have a good day off the next day before getting on with it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open up the older style of can first. Been moving it about a bit, so let's hope it pours out okay. I'm not expecting a big head because it is a strong ABV. I'm expecting the head to dissipate very quickly. Yeah, let's splash that in a bit faster. So that is a one finger white head. Let's get the snout in, give it a good sniff with a hooter. You can smell the alcohol. You can smell stone fruit and grapefruit, I'd say. Alright, let's get the other one out, the newer style of packaging. Not really sure what I prefer. I suppose it looks a bit more funky, the newer one. Let's get this in the glass. Two fingers this time. Now, I'm no expert. They smell much the same. They look much the same. Let's go on the older packaging. So normally a can of this on its own costs about £4 on a deal, or normally they're in a 4 for 3 sort of deal. But I got 5 for a tenner in Asda, which they've stopped doing now. I couldn't believe it that they put Triple Hazy Jane in this deal. I've had them out of the fridge a while, probably about 10 minutes before I started the video. The newer one. Go back to the older one. I can't tell the difference. Much the same. What a waste of time, what a waste of money. No, not really. For the deal that I got, I can't believe I got these. Like an absolutely cracking deal that has to put on just probably about 6 weeks ago now. I did get to try a few stouts on that deal. It was it was a really good deal. I probably spent about 40 quid all in all, and pretty much tried the whole range. But I left a few of the weaker ones that I didn't fancy quite so much, like the pale ales. But yeah, generally pretty happy with it, especially the stouts. There was a really good Grave Digger biscuit stout. It's a strong old boy, that one, an 8.4%. So yes, they'll certainly slow you down, which is why I needed a day off before giving these a go. I'm quite disappointed that there's not really a difference between these two. But hats off to Brewdog, or former Brewdog as they were then, under the old management. That is a nice drop. Definitely better than the standard Hazy Jane. And they just seem to make that worse and worse as time goes on. Hopefully under new ownership things will start to improve. So what would I give the Triple Hazy Jane out of 10? Pricing's definitely a factor. Normally it's not really the sort of thing I would go for, based on the price. I try to get better deals really. I have seen the can on its own for about £4.50. That seems to be your typical. At that price, I'll probably give it a 7 out of 10. It is quite a nice treat, but I don't know. I'd rather get a couple of cheaper but just as good beers that are not quite as strong. But yeah, at this price, I'd definitely have to give it a 9 out of 10. That is a big beer. I'm going to take my time with these two 440ml cans. I'm not driving anytime soon, which is good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do the YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.